I love waking up before 5 a.m., but there's one thing is that before 6 p.m., you are typically wiped for the day, especially if it was a very productive and action-oriented one, which today very much was. Right now it's 5:36 p.m., and we had an incredible Monday. It was 4:45 wake up. Was at the computer working before 5, and we worked on our script writing and ideation templates, which are essentially, the way I view it right now, the piece to unlock scale, because it allows us to train creative directors and script writers at a much more easy and effective rate if we can unlock that part of the business. So it's been number one priority for me, and I want to make sure that I woke up early and started attacking those. So from 5 to 8, put in some work on those, despite Monday not being a notoriously big, deep work day. 8 a.m. went out for a run. Actually, 7:45 I ended up finishing up with the templates and just like looked at my messages super quick. And one of them was my cousin is having her fourth kid, which I think is like so sick. She's building a squad over there, and I admire it so much because I want to do the same thing. So we were actually talking back and forth for like 15 minutes. We don't talk a ton, but when we do, it's awesome. So that was really cool. It was from about like 7:45 to 8, and then at 8 went for a run. It was just 3.5 easy miles. Came back, showered, ate breakfast, sat down for our Nexus Mastermind that I'm a part of for social media. That went really well. We talked about application, like the application on your Instagram page, like the link in bio and what it looks like on your application form. So it was a really like narrow problem that was getting solved on that call, and it was good. I watched it more so for just like planting the seeds in my head of what we should do, because we're actively not selling on social media as of yet because we're fighting the capacity constraint, which I'm actively like working on with all of these templates. So that was good. Big things I took away from it were put friction first. So like form before calendar, not the other way around, because with the form first, you collect the information and you also add a little bit of sunk cost fallacy so that when people get to the calendar, they have a higher chance of booking. And if they don't book because there wasn't a time, you got their information, so you're able to follow up with them effectively. And then also only putting information there that leads you to the decision of should I take the call with this person or not trying to jump ahead of what would be said on the sales call, like what's your goals, what are your stresses, etc. It's all things that would basically just lead you to decide whether you should take the call or not. So it was overall really good mastermind. Took a bunch of notes from it. After that, we had our LTED, discussed and solved a bunch of issues, client call, team one-on-one, team one-on-one, team one-on-one, team one-on-one, one-on-one, and one-on-one. So lots of one-on-ones this Monday. So it's overall really good. Basically going over what we've been working on for each of our rocks, with like post-production rocks, script writing rocks, social media rocks, executive assistant rocks, customer success rocks, etc. So really good check-in calls. And then I had a call with one of our teammates who her family is in Colombia, in the same area that was like pretty much the epicenter of the huge earthquake that hit today. It was like a 7.4 earthquake that hit northwest Colombia, and it was just like terrible to see. I was watching some of the videos, and it was like buildings getting destroyed and all that stuff. So we're putting together a plan to be able to provide some relief there. Obviously, there's only so much that we can do in a situation like that, but was good to have that call and showcase that we're there for our teammates. So after that, we worked on putting together the dossier, we're calling it. So basically all client details inside of one document, and that went pretty well. I'm actually still working on it a little bit. It's good. We now know like what the big constraint is in the process that we know the constraint is. So it's like find what the constraint is, find what the process is to fix that constraint, and then find the constraint in creating that process. And the dossier is one of them. So I'm actively working on it. Actually right now I've got Claude Code opened up. So if you see me drift off into the distance and like move my hand, it's me clicking the allow button for Claude to do certain things on my behalf. So that's that. That brought us to 4 to 5:05 was our social media school call, which was good. And now I've just been clearing my tasks for the end of the day. So basically going through my inbox, going through my end of day report, going through the couple of tasks that I need to get before end of night, and then I will be shutting it down pretty soon and probably going to sleep a little before 8, because we've got a 4 a.m. day tomorrow, 7-mile run, lots of scripts to write, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Two creative director candidates today. One submitted the test project I've been going through. Also, recruiting agency gave us an update on some of the candidates that they've got. So that was really cool. I think that's what I got for today. Honestly, really good Monday. After working all weekend, overall, really solid. So that's what I got for you. Also, Claude's printing my answer that I was looking for. So I'm going to get back to this, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.